হ্যালো ফ্রেন্ডস, আপনাদেরকে স্বাগত জানাই আমার চ্যানেল আইমেটসে। চীনের দেওয়া তথ্যই চীনের কভার ফাঁস করে এবং একটি লোকাল ইস্যুকে বিশ্ব মহামারীতে পরিণত করে।
Worst hit. The virus has reached 20 Chinese provinces. It's advancing at a rapid pace. Do note, until yesterday, only 13 Chinese provinces had confirmed cases of the virus. Today, it's 20. And now to the epicenter, Wuhan. Similar measures are being taken in nearby Huanggang, the second Chinese city on lockdown.
যেমনটা দেখলেন, চীনের সরকারি তথ্য অনুযায়ী একদিনে এটি 13টি থেকে 20টি রাজ্যে ছড়িয়ে যায়। কোনো ডিগ্রির দরকার হয় না এটা জানতে যে একদিনে 13 থেকে 20টি রাজ্যে কখনোই ভাইরাস উইদাউট সিমটমস ছড়াতে পারে না, অর্থাৎ এর শুরু অনেক আগেই হয়। তথ্য গোপন হয়েছে সেটা জানার জন্য আপনার কোনো রকেট সায়েন্স জানার দরকার নেই। এমন ভাইরাস ছড়ানোর পিছনে চীনের প্রচ্ছন্ন মত আছে? কেন উঠছে এরকম প্রশ্ন? দেখে নেব।
Time for people in China and beyond. The deadly coronavirus is spreading across the world. Pandemic fears are growing. Wuhan, the city at the center of this outbreak, is under lockdown. So is another city and parts of Beijing. That's more than 20 million people. 20 million people cut off. The first and perhaps the biggest of its kind measure in history. And the fact that Xi Jinping, the president of China, had to issue an order and tell his government that there should be no cover-up is a clear indication that the problem is much bigger than China would like to admit, and that authorities have tried to suppress the scale of the problem in the initial days. Now it has exploded. On your screens are countries with confirmed cases of the coronavirus. Look at the spread. These were cases reported as of 9 p.m. IST today. China has confirmed 631 cases, 17 deaths. 2 cases of the virus have been confirmed in Hong Kong and in Thailand. 1 person was found infected in Macau. Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, and the United States have also confirmed 1 case each. And this is the regional spread of the virus. Eastern China is the worst hit. The virus has reached 20 Chinese provinces. It's advancing at a rapid pace. Do note, until yesterday, only 13 Chinese provinces had confirmed cases of the virus. Today, it's 20. Now, what I'm about to show you next could be disturbing. We have some images which say a lot about how contagious this virus is. On your screens is a video reportedly from Shanghai where a traveler with high fever from Wuhan was escorted out in what looks like a quarantine cage. We cannot confirm the veracity of this video though. Fear is spreading as fast as the virus, you could say. Is this too big to contain? Experts say the worst is yet to come, and the timing of this outbreak has a lot to do with it. This is the busiest travel season in China. Hundreds of millions of people are crisscrossing the country to get home for the Lunar New Year celebrations, which begin this Sunday. The Chinese Transport Ministry has estimated 3 billion trips for the celebrations that will last till the 18th of February.
যখন ভাইরাসটি এত বেশি সংক্রামক, তখন তথ্য গোপন আর লুনার নিউ ইয়ার হওয়া সত্ত্বেও এই অবস্থায় বিদেশ যাত্রায় অবাধ আলগোছ মনোভাব এই প্রশ্নের উত্তর স্পষ্ট করে দিয়েছে। এটা রিলেটেড আরেকটি ফুটেজ। আপনারা যেটা দেখলেন সেটি ভেরিফাইড সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া ফুটেজ। এবার দেখা যাক চীনের দাবি। এত তথ্যের ভিত্তিতেই আজ গোটা বিশ্ব চীনকে দোষারোপ করছে, যদিও এখানের মিডিয়া চীনকে প্রথমেই ক্লিন চিট দিয়ে দিয়েছে। কারণটা আপনারা জানেন। এবার চীন স্বেচ্ছায় এই মহামারীকে ছড়িয়ে দিয়েছে গোটা বিশ্বে। দেখব কিভাবে।
Learn some lessons from this crisis. Why did it have to be so grave? Whose mistakes is the world paying for? Last night we got you the first part of our investigation into the coronavirus outbreak. We told you how China destroyed evidence, how China tried to cover up. Tonight we bring you the second part of our series, how this virus spread from China to the rest of the world, how the Wuhan virus crossed borders, traveled to faraway countries, creating new hotspots and leaving a trail of death along the way. Tonight we can tell you for sure that human carriers from China took this disease around the world. Yes, travel restrictions were imposed, but they came too late. And there's only one reason for this delay: China's attempts to suppress the outbreak, China's resistance to global isolation measures. It slammed countries, remember, that imposed the first travel restrictions. China tried to hide the truth, but here are some facts to challenge the Chinese propaganda. 1. The Chinese city of Wuhan is the epicenter of this outbreak. You cannot dispute that. The virus most likely came from a live animal market in Wuhan. And 2, the first cases of this virus have been traced back to November last year, close to 4 months ago. In fact, China acted only when it became impossible to hide the outbreak. It wasted crucial months. The first admission came only in the month of January. The virus was detected in November. The first lockdown came weeks later, on the 23rd of January. I repeat, it came too late. By the 23rd of January, when the lockdown happened, 5 million people had already left the city of Wuhan. Let that sink in. 5 million people possibly infected. The virus had been allowed to spread for several weeks. Millions of people who traveled in and out of Wuhan during this time became potential carriers. This happened during a major Chinese holiday, the Lunar New Year, a time when tens of millions of people travel home or go on a holiday. The Chinese New Year basically supercharged this virus. And this should the world's biggest human migration. The world's biggest human migration takes place during the Chinese Lunar New Year. According to one estimate, Chinese tourists were expected to make 450 million trips this year, and this includes both domestic and international travel. And these trips were scheduled between 24th and 30th of January. No wonder it spread like fire. It is difficult to put an exact number to determine how many Chinese carriers actually took the virus outside China, but there are many patterns and precedents that come in handy. And this, I can tell you, is an informed and well-researched assessment. The Journal of Travel Medicine published a paper in the month of January. It looked into the international spread of the Wuhan coronavirus. And just by commercial air travel, this study named 20 cities frequented by travelers from Wuhan during the Lunar New Year. That list includes some names. This list is on your screen. Let me read out the names of the countries mentioned here: Taiwan, Japan, Thailand, South Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, and Indonesia. What is common between these countries? All of these countries are now dealing with an outbreak of coronavirus cases. The Chinese took them there. China took no lessons from the past. China has been a major exporter of disease. The SARS outbreak in 2003 had infected more than 8,000 people across 37 countries. Studies say that Chinese travelers took the SARS virus to 37 countries. 17 years later, in 2020, they're doing the same with another virus. China took no measures to ensure its citizens do not export deadly diseases across the world. Here's another set of numbers that you should see. In the year 2002, tourists from China made around 17 million trips overseas. By 2019, that figure rose to 180 million, from 17 to 180 million.
চীন যা করেছে তা ক্ষমার অযোগ্য, কিন্তু প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে বিশ্ব কি তৈরি চীনকে শাস্তি দেওয়ার জন্য? ভারত কি তৈরি চীনকে শাস্তি দেওয়ার জন্য? আপনি সস্তা চাইনিজ বস্তুর লোভ সামলাতে পারবেন তো? শুরু আপনাদের কি করতে হবে? তাই বড় প্রশ্ন, আপনি কি তৈরি?